Norm, legendary, Bazinga, often attempted but hardly mastered. The running gag walks the razor's edge of being memorable and iconic, or being too overbearing and not funny. I'm happy to say that this Happy Madison staple, Dadum Sandler, done did it again and is a return to form with Hubie Halloween, showing you exactly how to master the running gag. When they teach the comedy class in school, they will show you Hubie Halloween, and you will study on how to make the perfect running gag. Or you could watch this video and just let me tell you. There are many Hubie running gags, such as Hubie running, Hubie screaming, Hubie getting things thrown at him, and the mom's funny shirts. I would like to talk about the throwing things at Hubie. Now we can clearly see that in this beginning, Hubie's sort of a rogue. He's sort of like gentle, well-intentioned, would never harm a fly, doesn't follow the rules, but he just enforces them. Sort of a friend to nature type character. What really becomes interesting is when the kids throw eggs at him. This first kid with a running start, probably getting that egg up to about 50 miles an hour, hucks it. Hubie, without even looking, leans back with no handlebars on the bike, perfect center of gravity, dodges the egg.
Hey, you missed. The yoke's on you.
And then you got 3 little more ankle biters coming out of the woodworks, huck 3 more fresh ones, and now, already displaying that he has the capacity to dodge any obstacle, instead he resorts to catching every single egg, bang, bang, bang. And instead of pointing out that they missed, he's actually going to throw it back in their faces by saying, hey, I get a free breakfast, which is pretty fucking badass. It unfortunately blows up in his face, as things often do for Hubie, but you can still clearly see he's content with the situation, maybe slightly embarrassed that he couldn't hold them down. Also comes with a beautiful wonder that Coron would be proud of. Now we see several times throughout the movie that Hubie maybe not the most spatially aware guy. He falls many times, it's always funny. When it comes to these types of pranks of things throwing at him, it never hits him. Not once in this movie does he get hit with a flying object. He is essentially an omniscient god when it comes to the throwing of things toward his face. Now, in order to get the running gag to continue running, you need to amp it up a bit. You can't keep doing the same egg bit over and over again. So the next one is again on the bike, but this time it's dog shit on fire. Typically with the dog shit prank, you light it on fire so they stomp it out. These kids just throw flaming bags of shit to actually hurt him. And it's not just shit, it's also metal pipes. And yet again, our hero Hubie, not even looking, knows exactly what to do. This just tells you that no matter what it is, eggs, shit, pipes, Hubie is able to do. It's so perfect, it's funny. It's so funny, it's perfect. Alright, so next is Hubie giving his speech at the school. And it's pretty standard food fight affair. But I want to clarify something, because I've been coming under some scrutiny ever since I said he never gets hit with a flying object. Let me just point this out, that this dodgeball hit here doesn't count, because he clearly has established he could have easily dodged if he had so desired. He wanted to give the kids the laugh, because he's such a good fucking guy, you idiot. And just to prove my point that he's still fully spatially aware, we'll jump to the drive-in movie theater scene where Hubie, while under duress, running for his life from a headless driver, starts getting eggs hucked at him yet again, doesn't need to turn around fully in the dark, while panicked, completely dodges them yet again. And it ends about as well as you'd expect it to end at this point. But the point being that he still fully is able to dodge it. And now we'll jump to the last one. This is toward the end where everybody's turned on him, and the movie decides to strip away all the rules, the reality of this story thus far. There are no discernible crowds in this scene. Nobody is around him, and yet things still get hucked at him. By who? The universe itself. He's now against the elements, and he still dodges everything. The greatest killing machines, the bears can't even touch him. Flaming arrows from God can't touch him. This is how you do a running gag. You make your character omniscient in all sense of the word and keep throwing things at him because it's funny every fucking time. So that's how you do it. That's the art of the running gag, you